Okay. Hello.
Nhớ được cậu ơi.
Yen. Yen. Okay. Oh, Mary. Hello. Yena pagaret we kai ka we chu kamot kana na barshadar kan rumbek broadcast TV RBC TV wo barnamij taw sinaka anong one of a few topics, but the most important topic the interview da kage artist the great artist Dinganyai dal kaye na ngwada keje log on kayen at this time we got attend we garding book kayen we ablo jam other topics low ping music music low tell more music. Okay. Yen no gabe logo tit lakin wa logo jam about another topic. Topic ke chol tik culture day. Ti culture day culture dan monjang utik pandane chorumbek. Yen tik kunu position de. Kunu position de ni chengich kwe kunu position de maral ditke de iban yan yo kan a research lakin experience because yan another there ne an ton ko ya dirumbe ku baditin ba jaja le a propol kan ni dai changda kwana dai kunu position diar ni pe banda yana yo diara kan makana mahem aks kitiyo gara lo tenman pana airten anong stereotypes ko anong change stereotypes very nang balaga chwa long kawajat eting pat yigro Africa ka koy wen diarien koy lo lakin na duk culture dai men zaman in history da iban for example koy kogaret panda koy koga ko in kogrin wur dai in kogrin morzat kimen bain no bain dandi de warrior bain di pakam rane chol wol bain di de chol wol en maj gak ku pakam Banyiriel gon ter e chol wular wai enagan ko ju yere dagar aku chin ko ju yere in wundai lwel e chol wular wai en wol yan wol e chol wular wai kien rin wun e chol atian e chol wular atian lakin rin ni kerit arin man en ke chol wular wai e one example long dan rumbe na bera bi yik zaman anyanya we wane kumiti kor anong great commander nang great commander ai bar garan golu
alwele apanan nyije time nin ben
acha yek invitation chan be kan wablo jam topic na chu topic kan ka jibe te lebi betting len la yena kija log on man invitation acha yek
kan kejen go ben ke taban kan achile biya topic one bu music logote ku bu our viewers bu ka entertain achan ku bi kang ben because topic abu jalta after interview chuok Dinganyai chuok interview chimine chine lele music baden log ta men
well yen we don't know maybe yen no problem didn't okay what to live
yep
music eto music kana chu lu na bania
bijala twem
bu jala twem so cho agang topic kin kang top na ku yok music better and then ku
ai
ate
ta
ku music ta kala be check turn tin
yeah ta topic ku link drop ai chan ko link bi ko benwet anoran you benwet or benwet through that link yep
kayen I was saying diara mahim ni culture dan mo jangi ku diara rer ka tiegi for example kini ya topic ni anel wel kanan koy ko rin mora yin ku rin ura yin fi nom ten ni ne ni rin ur lakin anan koy ko rede pa koy ko tiegi rede ay ke ni rin man den ku ay ni rin un den ku rin man den ya for example commander Dinganyai ay jol ma kurto e ni yonel wel ke woni yipot yani very one of the tough commanders with Dinganyai enyi wun ke ma kurto ko enyi man at the same time e chol woni pot so kayen they are valuable na ju ko bela ben they are dite gi yaredi the deal de to woni to ngaret one of their memory chimen yiga gergum ke rani ke ba luel ko riyo yaredi ko tiegi atong nom karo tiegi de chimen artist yang amat leda yang amat wer chuk jalo zeruana bardu ting tung diar ti yerede ko me marede so ko diar ay ka value ku diara nang makana ku yenti normal pal ran wan role den di play ting nang role den di play ba ni ku ya gudi yenti pa ting rer ba bande pa di man ko be man ni anong attack de ay te ga re te gor nyande ko ay te ga re ko ay nye chiem ba pande taban en kine nang ko ne ya en ke chit ke en rule au chit ke en nizam ijtimai e ta sin ko nang ko jabel nang ko ye jala gonko na ko ye la gonko masan chime ne falan ni chengi anang ko ko diar ko je treated lakini ake ko je ban ai ni dika de den to ya ti ga che pol bi mo de yen yong re di tien bai pan da tu wer lu e lu zato ni kwade le bit le mo lowe kwade le bit lowe asap adala de ne to adala ki maye ki different ka go ten men go ko to yer inu wo wa ngoro mug nom ka o jil ngoro o ko ngwen me wa ngoro nang jil ka kadang wa ngoro mug nom ka rang na cho muskila du na lo ba pandu ko roi ga na hak bi ga jaj bi ran nang bi lo we kuran nang bi liegi inde kuran nang lo ko be ti ko le mo kayen stereotype ento kang lo bi ga worse a good monsieur gen culture kawaja sio en elwel relationship ke your own business attack kai ka serve already kai ka ko yare because en ke sio ke ko nang a lot of psychological problems tong kawajat lakini aga dan tu weapon more bentin e kwad bentin kwad de tiang ke bentin big na chang nang miskla chang nang ikhtilaf ka basin bi we takya kene kene achin ko je la end up ka lo ka nong psychological problems achin re lo ne culture dai kene kene ke bi be nyuat we ko ko ne to ya america na chit ka to ne bi la gar anan ku ka bang ma de kani ko ga ko ga ja yek fursa lakin music ba la lo yin aga yeah I said my points on that topic yin na no ku ba martin ka le martin a yin ko martin ko music wa la twen ko music
ai aja ping ba ne ke jalwe lai so yen a very very grateful story chan yen taban e ke jalwe ke chora ne ko kai karo ni jal ke ur die di ku jala mor die di so kai ka karo ake ga kai wan le biran ka ko gare de ko for example to berin bela ko ga lango mor re kina chirer ga pa ne duon
aiwa
de chirer ga pa ne duon ka yina ko gare de ke ne mamadu na chirer ga pa na ur kina ko ne re ne babadu so yeah both side two ways de jipa ne duon mu gare de ina ko ke ne mamadu bara che chol wala yini kin nom ur no ur ngota tinga cho bi la be dar ni pan uri ke yene ko gwer jin la dit ba bene don ke dan wale logo bo ga bi bo golden wiji de ke pan ur won ke jin ga betten so ina ngori bi na chol ga gut ke pan ur ko da to ai chol mamadu
aiwa
rakuminu da to ake pane don ai pan ur lakin
aiwa
sometime ke jalo chit jok taban ko ya jala different na long dan go to in bargadal ban latana ele tie lorat so ina
aiwa
ngori bana ko ka ne mamadu ke par wurda bane ki jalo ye boy and boy kagi when the same time boy ke boy ay buye ka ay
ai do be
buye
lel
ka lakin eh ay jal buye ka lakin ke jal ku lanen promoting ay promote that can be actual wurnya toy eh so jal chat ke daga ji ke bere realize baden ka ji ke bere realize ki ta ba tule but ko ngode ke pe da ya che par ura che ki man that's why ke lo ye leng ye teng taban bi ke ya ya
yeah
lakin na ira long pan u ka che ka ke won makunun to ka akiran wal birin mamadu kang bela be badang wadi la ko ni ka de ni tie jiranda ile jama ne won nge amore jol nge jam mamadi jol nge bala lo ji ka lang den so ere kane e to na wo je ngo dia ban so a jur ko ka jo ku lakin en mon jang ban is same ban chok to ban ai so ere kane e de kini de ka lwel e pela ne ra loy ai to julen bela ben ne long wane ne chol diar ka yu chan bi ka nya ja chok pin ku ka nya loy so kene ta bana ba de jala depend jange ta bana en culture ken within one jange to be very very different right? A big different so it will be to chiti chin na chilten to chiti chin chilten ene to chiti wali bin chengten so a chai ran le gora ben ku ti akti ora iti le bi gora ti age ko boko chieng de kiti won le ben chieng ten because regulation ban appear ten bana different yin nyai na libi la tiag bai don kinong ti chipan mori mokten on dan wan chi ga gitauten ajal bela ben bai panu taban gene jal bana starting point binja ben lwengten when that is starting point bin ben lwengten ki nya taban bijala new environment nongi je you get new environment although cho bera mon jang chidi wala mo ya gar chidi e gni nyana gar so gane ben yo ge chitke new something ge chitke new feeling chitja ben benten kuna ji jabe ben benten kan then ke e jala depend ke rules one baka jabana respected tintene or kakun baka jabe ben lwelo kan kene keri alga taban orande jangal kene keri alga kan wada e nya wale mo ko jang kene keri alga ga kene to ten ke ichu da be ben beten because tikin ben tintene ke tin ben tin ka keri alga e tin ben tin baben rer ke kuba rules can regulation can ke make ke root ke koi ke baka ben follow up kuna baka ben wo to and then iten ke kwere chi ja chi no maro noran jam lo ka pa becheng chiang ji ko noran jam lo an chi lo becheng chiang dun ko kan ke ne kri al ka rian chim tin ke so ten bana big debate bana big debate ke mo kai karo which is ke ko won ke chim ba panen so che ko won libin lwel nya kanang kan ko wala mo janan kan but the important thing taba ni mo jania overalling la na jinya na ji tiak doesn't matter whether chi lo majan kan wari gam ye e jol tiang de so e mo taban ne biban ne bira dile metin long de ne ko de long ja choose kuna ne long ja choose and then kina beratin kurere ka digit dan wan kika ga system dan kika set up then la ne digre timin ke jol government ke families so kuna rare ka you must respect all these rules otherwise can ke in a thing sometime and okay jol is splitting up ku ka chukur kurban so I that but the third one jala ben ka ke jol mis responsibilities ro yin mo la ne ti ga masul ya mis responsibilities jala depend ku yin mo so na ja ko mugan ti kala bijal ti ken iti ga kon e family kon ti ken ka fulfill ko ngodi tan nomro ria akaje chok chok wer and then kala bijal because yin yo gi ti tanyine go kuna ji tanyine go and then ka jelebe la painte although especially to know quite pain why different ka ko ban monja because ko ban monja sometimes ali bialu re nyan but wo ko pain jin ke cho re nyan jin ke cho re nyan ji ku ji gara gar men nyen ku lagam ku ala yo en ka chini le ben no ga be ka tiat penya no gujam baba ka che ka ki ka nyora ka ki kala kala ko la ka ku chuk ku la yo ki che yen no false I can take responsibilities because and you never care that jam sak ni ko jeran yen di yang yandi so ka wona to lakin di kenja bela ben pose one ne ke one the kin mo ndi choose to ginya or in mo kin yang do choose to ya and then out of the family you must fulfill that one lazim bazil respect it ten yere tin dun or ten yere tin mo dun barer ka kudu na no ka ti wona ke ben ku wenyu ku lo ka sort it out lakin sometimes it really depending on your relationship ga tiang du or mo ndu so na ko ite na kan manyan kai da ba ye ke da man tin ko when the chiri de ka ne dile ban wel tin we ko da we dia ben jala ko wona ke bela yo gan video ene de chite ye kriye ban chet ne kan ku ke chol chiang e po che diet kai e po jen chiang so you don't say that and ana diet ya ni cheng already or ana diet non fo or either diet chin fo no e ja ban wal after chini diet mor ka ur jen chen fo ku jala nang fo ku jala nye chiang ku ko chiang so ka ban aka eten ite so yen wa ja lo go mer mo ke
yen kai pa waji lo mer mong ki the main thing ten and ya interview dan buk lo chuk set ke fanan Dinganyai dal ku yen ngwade ke ya log on yen ke yen topic dan buk ya lo kwan ku ku yen ba maybe ba yen kang ba lo lu check the telephone wa lo la twen ke yeah, yeah, ablo wala tuen ka discussion a topic kan. Yen Mary nato ka lebe nang input. Na zama yen ya to loy, Mary to loy. Yani kinang shift. Ini jai ping rula gar.
Alwelo jo mere loy ale bu jamba ka to ke picture de na
Ai
de
ne
do
kulu
li
alma
jambera nyot. Yep.
ene kulu alma ne sura de kan ne kitao lakin yen lan pingen aping non ku ma de discussion dan kene.
Ale bu chatte na ale bu chatte ba
Ala
ga.
bakit chatting. Yeah.
Hello, Chaga Ping.
Hello. Hello, I Mary.
Okay, chiwa back.
Kudwal,
Naga
achi ba.
kual in mo
Ah.
indit gar.
Ini kana.
Mo indit de jola gar mo bok.
Aywa.
Yen
Agar
waga cha
agar
ber mo.
tiar agar buat.
In malen ku walen. Kana jol ku made
Yin
ba
malen
ya.
dualen.
Ini ko ma dia. So waga cha ko mo te cha lwela ni ka ngwen ba ben lo ga dai wala ba ping. Ke ping ga yin de kina chetong ga ke lo ping randa tok. Ku bu koy be duk chien chan ba video ba be la ting ba ne koy nger gup especially the chinin time walu ya ana brat kwale video kani ba loga dai ku ba ping ti chi dinga nya yen ben ba jal ping yetok chemena ko lwer chan videos ken ti ke lwe record ka cha ka ping kwa non ka jwi daga potin so e gor ba ja be ben ping tong den pe de lwe la le
from
ma
Ian.
Yeah, nina rala yo makure ne jangal lwele tong dun pede. So yene gor ba ja pingen kiji jale di. Ke
Tong
jole
den
no
pe.
one for the so kayen katiuk jaka lwel ka. First of all ko je ke dai ban lang tui ana achin ko ja ke tin ke dai maybe awe ga yin dai ke.
No, achin ko akadang ko je to live Facebook.
Okay, I don't understand how like so it's not supposed to be showing or quite kadang ikaw ga che dai koi dai but ke ga dai is it?
No, yen nyuwa the man today live ito tene. No ko dai chin ko dai man lakin some dai ye ben lira to ro ka I don't know. I don't know. What chi time rat che wala kadang wadu kuch and then Facebook
Yen tie lo red ken nyibol ai ku jala ran chide be da tie lo red taban ke chol link link ti kina advertise pin di tui kran ben bia ben through the links ku jala en show ya before ke je lo e kang subscribe before ke jino live achan ku meeting no koy wona ke bo ben like for example in debit one bill live go through bagad through your account which is Facebook Bagadwe kujam Rumbek TV couple of live within couple of 1 hour or 2 hours later on. So then, ke koi wana ke friend ku ban abu ben you join.
No, chagat bay within but the ne in kin wa chi jago chi gawa ni amma bas ene
Abu
maybe
ben
an time kira na taw ki to de.
abu ben abu ben. Yep.
Ku yene an kina kira jog wan chilwe lenu ke fanandi ma dinga nyaay ne to
Yep.
an kina kira lo maybe kene I understand a little disappointment with that but it's out of our hand because they're near into Africa and you don't know what happens with the technology you don't know here
Yep.
kayen almem ye na wagal buglo hotel music kutam ayu how me kang ben on the topic dane che jollo makana tik culture dai ku tiang dai ba
Jom mere no la twen ay ku
ai
jano yo.
yin lo yin meri lo
Yep.
ana ko dun tini bang wetin kan wetin ku bung music lu ko fanan ja be kang la gur ba kang yin tem telephone to see what is mu chen ben
na chin mishkila almim ki anti je kaga technology ki ga koy lo yare de we werka
yeah
it's very hard ran lo be adam for
yeah
example ba chet ki a bel it doesn't matter how long chin yen to pain kaga technology is changing every day
yeah
for example kedan tiyo ga chol whatsapp kan
yeah
ti di ne lui recording ya mu ga chin kulwer gonele jalo e pat batok jala poj be gurum dan diar kadang gurum agar madongi jala lwe ane e la ku cha ngok kin so anti nyilwa na sana chaban you privately kulwer galo okay this is what you do ko nyandien ti ne nyu ya yin a chi muk ay lo ku to jinyal so kayen lazim bi ka agam ke kati you know kita ko oganong a lot of egoism ko ganong a lot of hypocrisy you know e ira lo chidi ni kiri banin manran but no especially when it comes to these things technology we must accept our weaknesses sometimes you know and I think this is where we have issues as people as human beings when you see yourself as someone who cannot commit any wrong it puts you in a situation whereby you become defensive, you know, such that na lera na luel kan ka chalo ina jam no ka chale ba loy kichiri kana. And I guess this is kind of related to the issues that are ongoing in our communities, whether a kem ka diar ka garo or kem ka mit ka gamar ken wala wun ken, you know, the fact that we as a generation or we as people we tend to not admit, you know, we only want to admit one jalo you're proud, you're full of ego. So anyway, that was why I was asking whether to talk on the live entertainment. I can see the live, I can see the time, 37 minutes, but I can't see the people. So I just wanted to know whether koi dio koi team, but we cannot see them. But now I will clarify, that's fine. So to come to Canelo, okay, I think anong tongogor baber anong my brother Agar. Everything else Tagluel is true. Like the value of a woman, you know. I agree with most of your points, except anong kanichi Agar men. You know, when you come from your house, and I think Agar, I might ask you to say it again. But what I know, responding to Kichalweli Nagar, is what we knew before Oe Monjang is either bigam, okay, bakai kwantit kutaji bigam, kuchakai kwan ping tok, abalapana, mana to kapana lo cheng, regardless of whatever that happens there in a jangal kichi, kai kwa kache gorba kebe poli, yeah. So you will suffer in that house, you will undergo all sort of things, whether chayuka go mo impat banyay la chang keneli dukagi, chayuka ga right kule yong, then in a jangala na bija rare ten because of kaikwa. Number one, tag the inichi gorwa mi banya kaikwan to, you know, ashan inichi tiagamal. Number two, which is the very important one, etibiri in kaikwan la baitin. So anachi atoy wereka ku berba even a document man to anichi family dia chararin. So women suffer because of those things. You see, according to the culture that we knew. Nale ben kenechalwell as well, nairan kochirodian gore. Then you either in Chigor Mojin Chigor and all that, we agree together and try and make it in life because we our but it's not the same case anymore in the current generation, you know. Why? Because the relationships are quite polluted. They are very polluted in a way. Intentions whatever that makes you come into that relationship, you know, is never the same. So with women, one thing I know as a woman is when you give into something or when you put your mind into something, you go into it fully, you know. You don't have you are not second guessing whether I'm going into this or not. And I'm speaking from my perspective, you know, as a woman. If you go into something and this is what you've decided or you've listened to your parents, Queen Chigam, then you know that you are in that house because you actually have to be there, either to respect your parents or also your name as well. You don't want to bring a bad name to yourself. But what's happening at the moment, that coming into a relationship, ubar ke nom dunda, tinong diara akin nom dunda ben ke gi, aba mo yen bana yogal ke nom dien boka ke na bani chieng, whatever that happens in a house happens because of so many things. And I think women persevere. Women persevere na e zaman len la bay baden kadila kichi chud yuom, either bela bay baja kang la non kai kwan bala lwel, or bela bay through maybe you're fighting timu where anything to nongen Dinganyai kai kechi adon cook. There are many ways le ben kala bay. But I think women in our culture or where we come from, take you can't get that value. Yes, kimina kinga kwenin mabor kimin yiga gergum kujula yiga wa mother tio wer panyenjal, ayang amat, they are very, very vital. But trust me, if you were to sit down and listen to them as well, there was not percentage given to them to be seen as people who can be equal or the same with men. Like they are human beings, number one. They have their life is as important as that of a man. Say that chitiag, chitiag wakadi wala chitiag nothing. What is important is the life of that person. How are you going to treat that person? You don't simply treat them anyhow simply because they are a woman. And this is where we have problems, not looking at women as human beings and people who can reason and people whom you can go far. You only look at a woman as something that is just there to support you, or you don't even look at it based on what the Bible says, that a woman comes to be your helper. You see the woman as a property, which is what we always hear, she's my property. I can do anything to her. I can treat her the way I want. No, she's not a property. She's just as human as you are. And if you the nongen kana togi gop, you also need to know that ke toge rana gop e kelwel kureji po kenye jalebran right po as well. So once we understand how important it is for the human life to be valued, regardless of the sex, whether you are a woman or a man, value the life. We honestly, things will change in our community or in our society. But other than that, I just don't know what transpired between Dinganyai and his wife. And like I told you the other day in Maborite, I was waiting for a platform like this to be able to talk on, not just on Facebook. And then like now, nong din chaping akal chila bebe, kwa Facebook aketke. Like I was listening to that song and I said, okay, I'm only gonna listen to the positive side of things. Honestly, I was like, Dinganyai must be gifted. Tiken dit bebe nin ka ikaro nin tiok nin ka kat jagwalo ngwan ke ken ka dit bebe mana tu yen chijala sap. But it will not change the fact that yen areri idol, he's a figure in the whole world. He is well known. So before he acts, before he does anything, I think it would have been important for him to look at what he does and what he presents, in the whole world. Yeah. But other than that, I'm not here to judge him. I'm not here to judge my sister. But from the perspective of a woman, I actually do think that we women, we deserve to be respected. We deserve to be treated with dignity. We deserve to be understood. We deserve to be compromised as well, So we deserve to be valued as human beings, not just as something else, just a property or just somebody who is there who does not exist. You only exist when you are in the kitchen. You only exist when you are bearing children. That's the only time you exist. But anything other than that, decision making, you don't exist, No, we have to exist in all corners.
Abogal Twato ba da yen.
Mary, yen
Yeah.
tijale
Ina gari ina jati agari ina jati ki dollar.
tijale loga bijal pura case of cake wo. Tijale lo ine case of cake wo.
No, yena sasa abi to be lo kinin David kujala nyugol.
Because Mary, yeah, Mary na tingi chibe ini chibe generalization. Kano ya na generalization na read because acknowledge kanong different people treat women differently. Different people anangkoi women treated poorly, anangkoi women treated respectfully.
And fairly.
Existing. Len ben kitiyo kira abuse. But you man real much head of the family. I can survival arura ke warriors. Kaya warriors. Kwa kira aje tiang dan pol bai la biya na la yab la error. Kuni je tiang du pol na nga len chibe kadang enemy chiben. Ke tiang du bela rom ka ke enemy.
Yes.
Awe
Yep.
awe ga masulin ke ka dangerous ban. Ka dangerous ban I can be family kujala clan biga survive error in a low error. So kana a chika tao in a position of power. When power neja bana abuse. Getting? Because the kirani kirmit yoga plain ban naturally. In nature zatu kano chidiar zalamu in a way. Tilwele ka take ka chinyu. Edi chilo benang capability in the man be allied with the there. Lakin nature lo man it all the time. But nature lo it in a diet in a diet when the guy in a liage in nature and the lo again. So na nature you could book jago kaje kan jula yen kan lakin bardu eh error jaban consider ngene chating ku misiyo ga chinang chien misiyo ga wo ro ache bela yablai yani loy ka loy zaro tek ken lu yakter men mo ne ka pir survival la kay berto real mo de ne ko kunale ben long diar a chu gam ne wer private yin ken wa jam yin ni la international yin mary yani wer ja kan ale yin ti jolena ti ke kan special cases anong diar ko ya dominant zato in families kani agul wan pan monjang eh agul ne ke jol mo ke ne kinne chalo mo on average mojaril more than a woman on average that is the nature that is the law of the nature but anong times it is real more than much yani anong tinga lwe an ke jam e mo ko di lwe le diande mo ko di de jangal kanong tinga jam gal ke ya tore na ko jula ko guten ka chlew mo ke di ni nalde ya ne tinga jam ke ya ne a chlew ro le wen ye an le butung ga ro yen long real cook wala real book so aka to sin ga anong anong malende on there er le mo de ran ngwen ma eh na rom ki kala kai yun mo de bukam no ke mo ja jangal e wonga del ja ba cha wonga la be ti pa ne dia ba yitin chati ke ne that is yan ka tiyo gal le stereotype ka tiyo gal le ke ti ban ka ti nge che mem ti ban ka ti nge le second class in the family kene a stereotype
Can I
kene
interrupt you? I know
ayo
you talk
chokata
about stereotyping
Googie
before.
man Googie man so then you could book lawyer you could book bear from all corners in life and our can mistreated because of power when kila ben from zaman ko warriors zaman ke hunters ke ro ko zaman ki yigen bible ren ken ki bible when boss bi ala ke mu ken bi head of the family ko yenen ke jole any institution is dil nang ran to kwa ya ki gurke ro ko pe lo ke institution ara ne kwa ye in the bank ara ne kwa ye in the head people listen to it so the system to work so institution that the mary ken يعني لازم دي انا هيت لكن هيت كان هاي باور ne jal mis abuse kan bi jala lagi ko na gane mai na remedies no gun wuro lu ben bi bi da budi na wom da le bi ngal bi yong enti we dong jeng dan mo jang so kan ya lu ka ka bana ka I stereotype lakin le ko ben norms the real norms eno tik e nyai treated eh ku ting man ki agude ne zaman siye ko je dia ka dia gol bin ke lai ni ke dia e ke lai ni ma da chon ngam we yi nga elwel ke ana ting ma pi ana ting ma di nga dia pi eh te nong dun yu ba ta ro ko so I lazim buka tek to e kunu stereotype ku buka to e kunu ka ku ke norms ka ke ki jam bok tane e kunu norm dan ki ko ka jala tem ko nom ki ko ka tem ko nom jala lo diar ko ay ku riyo re ay ku tiya ga ku yen ti exact ke ye tiya ga hok ni bai mi culture dan tu ke che re happy ja ga ni ja lum ma jani ya ke sake re ke happy a ki ten culture dan tiyo mi tiyo je dit ken ay bi bi al ala lo ti ke re ke chi ho new generation a jangal tiyo ken ke ho lakin to dan tu yo ke no tiyo ke niam value material value equivalent to value ran machin krai tin chimi ran yi ga dia yi ne value so almem ba jaba polter ku jaba bogi mary sorry
Okay. Agar, I know you know. Agar is impatient. He wants to attack me. Look, okay. To be honest, Mabur. No, I didn't ask you. No, I didn't call you. To be honest, you can look at it like that.
Yeah.
But if we come to reality, in the current situation that we are in now, or how life is going, statistically, if you look at what is going on, you can say that it's not, we have kind of shifted from what used to be the norm, from what used to be what was the right thing to be done by communities and families, for the communities to flourish, including the fact that for a father and a mother to be there, for their children, these children would be guaranteed almost 99% of times, these children will turn out to be good because both families, both parents are there. Okay. Because with a child is raised by a community, yes, but when the two parents are there, the chances of this child turning out to be good or to be a very high already. Okay? So when you say that I'm stereotyping, it's not really, because if I'm mindful of those who are still holding up to the culture or still trying their best, to be good to their wives and to respect wife and to do their, to do what is needed, what is necessary. But looking at the statistics, looking at what's happening now, Mabur, you will surely agree that we are not stereotyping here. I'm just saying basically what has happened, how the culture has shifted. Men, or majority of the men, let me say, will only know the culture when it favors them. You see? And I want to say again, you said before that this is now them and us. It's not about them and us. It's for you and me to work out where the problem is so that we come up with a solution that will help the entire community and our country and our people. So it's not about, I'm not basically blaming men, but I'm just saying for the few, which I know they are not few anymore, for the majority that have kind of misplaced or have lost the value of a family unit, they are the people I'm speaking to. I have if anybody knows that they're doing the right thing, honestly, you will not feel anything, and you will not be defensive. Why is Nibol saying that? Because in your house, you're trying to do the best thing. And if anything, for any injustices that are being done, even if it's not being done to a man, and you know that this is being done to another fellow human being, you as a man who thinks that you are doing the right thing in your house, you will come out, and speak for that particular gender. It doesn't have to be a man for you to speak up. Even a woman, if you feel like this is not the right way to treat a woman, then you as a man also has the right to actually speak up, telling off your fellow brother that no, but I'm really speaking based on what's happening now and moving forward. Like if we don't rectify these things, we're gonna have a big problem. Really.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you there. Injustice is a low in the families. If you have an opportunity, for me, for example, I have an opportunity to attend a case in which a woman is being mistreated, with justice. But my brother and mistreated, you shouldn't do that. And that I do it every day. That thing, I do it every day. Getting ko jam in public forum chitkan ke mean and the issue kabuk tackle from all the angles. Yeah, because this is what is happening only. This is the only thing. But no, you can say this is some of the things that is happening. Some of the things that is happening, that is true. These are some of the things, and I'm quite they are can mistreated, and I'm quite they are can swapping. When I'm quite they are can actually they are can equal to them. Can it true? And our solution to that is Bugalwe law. These can actually our norms. Our norms kika welka. Take a value in our culture. I think nong diara now matriarchs it ni kere the rio pario kere in community day. And as you grow older, you a woman, makana do a black. I think in the society. And I'm zaman any mat, but we'll all bear kaguru resato. Think when tungo login young in advise to gam, you may in help a kitke Bible really. In advise to gam, you help your partner. Kuna kulma bin gadam runi ke makana do ka juagrat ku yigen power do ka juagrat in the family. I think in the mana no families go they are no say big say in the affairs. A good in a gaminier, a good in a mood, they are no big say. I think so. Can Kaka norms one yarko, Kekula and good norms. Lakin ko ke jaban tem ko bi diara yom bi diara ko ko all the time in a gitio go jalwen man ka chet de ken ka che norms ka yati ken ka che fair and that is the aim of our talk here kenda no ka jalwen ya kedan technology in mary o ten ko admit because I am and the training because this is a new app that I'm just using Kunacho and run computer science. Kuba kutule new good and kage makatibi. Teaching a new software in a begala, I can train for some days. I can train when even though you know high skill of whatever, you can train about that. Yeah, I'm you can and a training. And what I was saying is just a Kenya about it. Maybe kitchen kadanga Facebook dene kadanga che maruf ke ni ko ji. That's why she didn't quite in die man. Well, and we'll get over that. I will get more training. I will find out about it.
You will get there. You will get there.
Yeah. So
that's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, my boy.
So that's how it is. That's how it is. Yeah. You know, I couldn't think you were trying to learn 1 hour man already.
Yep.
To not continue your trying in topic, Daniel. You pay all jam thing good Mary.
Yeah.
Martin again, why you move the talk about Panana girl to Totio and Yen, Bakang Bella check to the punich.
Okay. Yen you jabale jare de David jala nyan kaida very nyubol ili jabale jare dia. The important thing you can be kai ko bi gata chechol generalization. The non kichara lawyer era gar ka chala bala lum ki diorban. Na no kichara lo nyubol ka chila bala lum ki mo ban. But concept only especially works South Sudanese kichara dum ko ni me illusion yani non kichara lo dongi ka jagwala lum ku jala ra ban gop jede ran ban but gana agora chan ku bi pol kuna non mikla chi ayo ke chiedi no muka ke individual problem go chia kana ran ban so kana agor ke chan ku bi ni ka ni jal ke ror ku jala dia te julen bela duktin ne ka dane chol puj o ga equal e ku gam ku tuo agar wan kan dane chol lo di chiti ki chen di daro wal ti da dia ku te ngo ti kwad lew elwel ke tin dom dong elwel ke tin dom dong yani kiran wal be ben kalam fare pa ke be ben te ga no mten wal ke be ben luye and then ku na be ku jam and then ka bi ben pingen ke de ne cho bu ka lewtin ka bi ben gam ke de ti wel ke although cho liu ka tin kiran witness de ka bi ben gam so we know meaning of woman right ko agar law leg state in general so then ta ko kan na yina ko ko liu ka ge kana jo ku but for us at all agun ken kawaja ni very well within leg state ten so mon jang ko kata ban jala ke ti ngara jala la loy tin wa ti ngara jala depends in according to the story dan mon jang di re ko di ne je so che libin jam ba jam baranda la kaba ku ti en jeng te so kane ke ti to ke ti jula bela duk tin da long dan pu agun ti ko ti pu je ano ke cultural shock ata ko ke yeah ku ta to en ko ke ne ko affected ko affected ko che ni da la chen affected so ja go ben use bas ki chit ke dun peda bada akuj so ke ka ban agor ko ke a focusing then ku bi ka take to always ni jal ka ke nyir kwanti poj ku jala wet kwanti poj afa bi ka ta go jire ga ku bi ka take to ga lawan ku bi ya ni ke chol ti ga ti ni ti ak yin nya wal yin mo ti yin nya na la be ya ba ti ak lo be nongi you have to know what kind of responsibilities baka benetao achan kubin ka emu galawan brer ka yalawan the same thing applied nongya a must achan kubaben na kwada fe wan kiri beten kubaben chenga ke baka chenga dia barer ka ten ba dia ba ten so kene jala depend to your capabilities kienya pali ka dan dia chon nya de to je ga ja kang wela ton ko yingo ka werwe ai werwe could achieve your way, you need to be very creative. I can go back a car, back a better deal handle. As ki ting ki be ten or ki monjula no minyate. So kakaban ban apply to all of us. Kwachiran wale be blame kulel wala ngek ye nyawan yina mo yella kwa yella. No, it's not like that. But it depend your capabilities, your creativities. Could I you deal a ben bachok lenji jal dud e lenji chaar ba ba la lenji dud ten ka che nga ka che ni ba bele so ten it is the kan in mere kuna next time I think ngor bu twat to no ke ngir bi wan wala diar je wan ka giben ko bi taw de jiti wan chire taw to den ban ko bu ka ro let ka dia ban so che kra ran to for us as men we will not say that this is a woman side or ke den ka ka ga woji or you guys yeah chele well this is the main side can error voice in you but so both side but it jala depend yeah
yen pardon me there
yeah. Anyway, thank you, Agar. Thank you. And I think I completely understood your first point very, very well. But one thing I have to tell you is that Agar really achira nong interest ashan biyen luel gal mishkila de alen community alen kom nom penyi ban ya bela luel gal kidien kena ban yen la jam or in a ban community la mat pin, but no. The thing is, when one incident happens, you assess that incident, just like what happened with George Floyd. That thing, that one particular killing, does that mean that one biko ilabeg, when the entire world went out on protest, was it because just George Floyd was killed, or was it because of something repetitive, something when gagaloirat kwa chepat, kene gagaloirat kwa chepat, kene gagaloirat kwa chepat. So the same thing. The reason why my focus is, you guys are looking at it as if it's kind of generalizing. Yes, it is, because the issue that has happened now, again, at the first time. And what makes it really, really stand out is because the person that has committed the crime, or the person that has done what they've done, which has brought us to this platform, is somebody of significance. You think? So it sheds a light, because if that person is of significance and that person teaches us, and that person is a role model to so many people in the world, in teaching people on how to live with their women and how to live with their men, both sides. Anong diaden ke diar ken nim tibi ka kieng tin ka ror ken ku diaden ke ror ken nim tibi ka kieng tin tibi ka diar ken treat tin. This is why there is a focus, and that's why we are saying Kichira Lloyd Nongaman, Achamane took. There are so many other amans in our nation, in our country. Here as well. Here as well. You might laugh, but it's true. Whatever that has happened, if we truly want to speak with open hearts and with understanding that when a problem comes, it has to be handled, and it has to be handled with complete honesty. You see? So whatever that has happened, honestly, is
Mary, Robert Informant. Mary,
you guys can go ahead and interview him.
Conga Kidian will ping. Conga Kidian will ping. I can woman watching now 1 hour and 7 minutes. Yeah, I learn an book and uncle them. About how be made it up a can man announcement you love with. You know, yeah, the yoke from this point, Kiana and a book and let them below ping music to learn a you will live. What are difficulties? Kene yen tiang de ken buk jam ni jam ke o en ken tiang de ken hasa malumat ni ko malumat pa to ka alternatively go we'll talk about it because wa ko media getting
Good.
wa ko media e ping yen un si del sim ok kuna no difficulty in that ko wal bulletin buk jam about it kaman because ake be ke then to the media actually o love bulletin family one ake ke then be karo media. So today, all media, all you right, buga interfere, kubu jam about it. Kayen with you, you made a point, who music of Buddha, one of Dinganyai let them. Na chibo, go up jam and jam about this particular issue, then get young there, man. Go up jam and jam.
Lora admit kula you by. Karablo ka ping pong ni bola.
Yeah. So anyway, Dinganyai can go pay ni chibo, because I know him very well. Now if he had the guts session, we did go a goal. Agar, I didn't go pay ni chibo. So anyway, look, I actually people will say that at a chaduk, but oh yeah, you are already shaking your head. But honestly, we have to be honest, Agar. We have to be honest. Otherwise, the people that are
I'm saying not at all. Yeah, nobody can take you as like hey Chadwick. No.
So if they say that when elephants fight, and I lose suffer grass. So when we the adults actually fail to solve our problems, our children are, at the end of the day, they are the ones who will suffer. That's why we have to be very honest. When situations like this come, we have to be really honest and not be biased, and not be show some favoritism, or try to keep back some information simply because I'm going to be misjudged, or mislooked at or misheard. No, because we're looking at a future. We're looking at the future of our children. the same children that Aman is fighting for, the same children that Dinganyai is fighting for, both of them could have solved it and sit down and put first the priority of the children. What do the children need? What do we want for them? So if we have that, finish. What's the time? 3 minutes. Tidoga.
Okay.
Lock the doors.
So anyway, Gar.
Yep,
So
go ahead.
so Kanalwela Nagare Tichiti be peer Latin, and when we talk of peer, Kachibera Ong Nimden, because already we are very, very aware of what's happening around us, but the problem are the kids. What world are we creating for them? So if we want a world that is peaceful, a world that is kind, a world that is loving, then we are the ones to actually start to create that world for them, a world of honesty and truthfulness and understanding and forgiveness and compromising and all that. So we're the ones to actually start that. This is my point. I'm not saying that all men are bad. Neither am I saying all women are good or all women are being mistreated for nothing. No, it's just the fact that there is a shift, and the shift is too huge. And if there are few, if we look at the few to be the ones doing the right thing while the majority are doing the wrong thing, trust me, those few are drowning. And there will be nothing good that is coming out of those few for the entire society or for the community. So it's better we all get along and we all do the best, for the interest of the entire community, of the entire society and the country that we come from. So again, I really don't have anything against Dinganyai. I don't have anything against anyone, but I just want to make sure that we are very transparent and very honest with what we are saying, without having to really think that some of us women are only speaking because we are women, or we're only speaking because we are backing up a man. No, we are generally saying that problem is not a problem, is not a one-time problem. It has not just occurred now. In fact, it's not the first time for such issues to happen. They've always happened. But why is this kind of different? Why did this catch the attention of the public? Many families are breaking down. Many children and whatever are being, they're going through this every day, but it has never come to the public. Why? So that's why we have to pay more attention to this, and we have to begin to look at what needs to change, for us to have a better community and a better place to live in. And so if that means that Dinganyai has become, unfortunately, the person that we have to, that this thing have to come up in our societies, well, that's because he has a platform. He's a well-known person, you see. So he has caught the attention. And I think he is one man that was loved so much by women, and one man that women never expected such a thing to come from. Like, people could have sworn on their own lives to Nichen Benia Lopat, no. Dinganyai can never do that. Based on the songs that he was singing, based on the messages he was feeding the public with. So yeah, we have to look at it really, and put our brother on spot and just talk to him, let him be honest with us. I don't have any problem with him, but I want him to tell us the truth.
Yeah. En bere kana nyi bol panara gar je panako muintin. Everything happen yega wine to Iran no matter what, whether social media well worldwide whatever talk I think ka be ka kutiri nom lel yin ngagi ni chuoch. So kana choge na our brother wa cha kai ke wala en yang na that wa cha bu ko ke lakin ti choge yo kule finalize ban kriye ban kamar bi be kutiri nom ka lel wona kana cha wo e ka top ye dai taban kana che kwan che kliu tin. So ranaban brer tuning lano de bir kana chilo be ben ran our guest kang la check and then na le ben ke the result kamu ngor bu jaban ping mu chilwel baden ke chol social media che ko jam tin ka chi bi yok tin cho e tao ku yi ngak bi ngwan chen ke de chi ke de won cha wo ku lege whether nya wala tik wala moj ka cha ka so ke chol honesty ne ko chok pin. So le brand la chok pin da ran one chok chen problem to ka ge. So we will keep it just like that. Chiran one le bu kon ne ja la ke nga ko nga chiran le bi kon gule wala ne ka yella ko yella. So we need to stick with the ke chol yi when a cry by man in Pandan chol in Sudan. Everything is start with the family bi jala la by no. So o ko wa ko bero on Nazareth o ko rumbek in the greater leg statement la bla godo gan ko. So kana che kle bi ko lu compromise because it tigana me die de ni ko dia ban en me de jabara wang ene moj bi jabara tie ting den de. So our music din ko wa kang tao na okay.
Yeah.
Give me a thumb up. Give me a thumb
Yeah.
up tin okay. Yep.
How can you see my thumb? But I'll read it.
Hello, Agar.
Ai
Yen kene ana ci jam ko fanan Dinganyai man. Kayen a jangal kana reasons she get decided as family be cook be ban on live on
okay.
on social media. So yen bas kene dai lega de kai ko gagnin chit musio lakin yen aba yugo man ko be jam voice be loyal reason kayen bela ben to show
Okay.
us a pitch promise. Kayen aba yugo man ko yen so de na blue ten.
Okay. Cham music ne cha ping ni bol. Elu ba.
It was working clear. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Jul ko kang ping en kena panan ai.
Aywa banane kala gina batao kita kame gina batao on kuba bajal no kan jalek kana ai ta okay taban we kai kwa fanan Dinganyai kin ato telefoni yen nong reason ken chen ke decided bi chuk be ben on live ken kina bija jam ba japing line in Bluetooth mode ping agak
No, jai ping.
Nah.
Con coi ja Daniel chỉ ra được pin ten cho càng cho cái non technical things và cái càng fix
Okay, na bilo ga lo di da nya play.
I think it's the same. Alwel chide ene tungu pat be maboro yung message ku bi en message tungu maboro ne chilwel be be na ber ko the same thing. Ere chi jagwa
Yeah,
lwel
na. The same I ni chagwa pol.
kuna chi go ben ka jalo go lek to ke ezad.
Yeah. Ugya kang din.
Hello Daniel.
Yep.
Hello. Oh, okay. You la tueng kadang e ping mana ka?
Yeah,
You la
ping.
tueng you la
Yeah,
tueng.
clear man.
Dulu ni jadi ada juga baca website ni, and orang buat kai ping kan, kai cawat semua, kai apa tak ke Eurowin jalan mana, and nanti tidak ada media, ikan kacau warakan, mula media balari, wada kan, the family can know into the media, kapan ni pas kene kan membaca, ini je yogi bukan kita, nampai kok, dia lapin. Can buy I got a year over my former wife. So in man, quite big. I didn't get a lot of people and they are defending me or not getting by defense. So I just got to Canada, okay, but if I were could have a little number to city and rail, but I did have a telephone, I think I would use telephone man, what happened. So I tell her, but you want to come so now you can think long continue to the media. And I cannot go on by my phone career. I can quite violent in the tool, but depending on I got very easy, and really other quite a lot. You know, I actually get a form. I can a young German to alive, but I really left but now I put the good I'm not the first person to start. Now my rent, they are my my year. I took a ball man. You don't know. Amani ya kamana kene mumpiyo kia kita kia mo den tuen ko kita wa ga tin de lo men mo ni ga nyang ku nyam ni tadia ku jibana wa so my problem I cannot talk to about it again of a lari kiti lo ya kiti wo ka ba ja ba pa in the media en kene ji janja so war jengo war kule lari war kule mir ko kita ko kino that's why I tell you kene kita ro kino gulai kiti lo ya ba bu gen mo we acha bela ya ko ko yitan jadi kene ni kinyo ala de ya gi ja media ba jam live ba la ya kene taro ni na re man ni and one day one time ba mi kina bi ada pa ji ko acha mi kino mar ba live bi ja la tu le da garban so one day mi kinga da gar mi nang mi nim kene ra garia ya ni ya ma da so do ta mi garban wel ga ba dum bi na mi ga bi so kene ne jamon udah ya jual lah ya jam mana udah lu apa yang dari kita ni bukan ada ya aku kabaya buat kanun ke lagi nama ya lego balik siap orang kini balar itu kan kan kami jam jahat bila lah
Ai no man what it?
no kita ini deh wala ini mana umpat
Actually
itu pun kita enggak ada orang deh lagi orang ada deh kerasa deh kita kau itu so dari mana deh Aji man ban jala waje ko wonde ko melena bugu ko damana ko le baay ba kana ko jara tara pan ngan kana
So yene ci beto bolidi.
La ida ja since Monday.
Since Monday ja ga pa. Ya ba. Ku taban yin nong diar kok.
Ya to ya
Ah,
ta wana ba ta na. Yes,
rar ka pan tok bu diar ka ngwan.
are bantu ko bana di batan.
Ayene nimir kame yen, etin nimir kame yen your ex-wife.
Ini mitnen.
Nimir nen ko jal ku yini ci ben nang ngwan ko ngwar ga to.
Ai ding ke maratin.
Eh,
Na dia wai.
okay. Okay. Ala dina padrid fanan
Nong ki ba kan lege, nong ki ba lege full ten jan.
yini challe yare de yina ga nan ku ba wel.
Nong ki ba lege, Dinganyai na pinga,
Eh, eh.
Dinganyai na tiyan pinga na, ya ping?
Hello. Daniel Jajal.
Ano?
Yina to.
Ano wala nya.
Agar ding mo boga ne yiti ten jangal ta e aping.
Ano to ada kila kai dia na ga.
Kadi Daniel.
Kadang.
Ada kai dia.
Jawanya kanda. Jawanya
Ya
kanda
ping, okay. Yep.
kan di Kenya. Kadang
Jajal ping men. Jajal ping Daniel wala ngot. Okay. Aja piada di China ping. Okay. Alwelo. Dikin jam ke chol wala yini ni beben media. Ki jare kin mok tine ke agut chakar de. Chan kan aja tabla be kuna aja tabla be kucai nom dok chen ke kachin any media da beri be pingtin kachin any media da libin be jamtin whether kichi got wala kichi lwel wala record achan wed indi nga nyaay pa biya lwel ko koitin lana in kin ben live ku non te charom tin ka gi ni cha lege kana cha wo je mo che support ba kang la live datu kun ga jiri ban ja ko ro kien so yin jali kin mok tin ka dugo be la live ku dugo ber ka wani ke be ka be ben tuen ka wala ka be ben kien dugo be ber ina ma ada ba legi
Very good. Thank you. Agar ngabo chale ire. Ya la di Maria. Kanya bala la lakin ni janji la la gwa. Ini kilo rada dikai to ya. Ka da di ban ni ma kama alu yi bi jam ka dia rawai ma ami kun ban di sino. Oh ya ko da na no da ko da this so you ya ban ni mo da bacham. Ko ja lu ja jin kidan ni. Lakin wa ji din ki ka ra ba wa 15 ni kipi. Ku ta da ku to di wa ya wo chon the other side. I don't have the lu ja ji ni. Ku re abi ja tin da da ko ri ga.
okay that's good
Mabur, can I also add something? Yeah, okay. Dinganyai en nyibol makir kana koi na chaping.
Ito pila.
Okay, ini chamot Dinganyai. Achen keraja. Almim kitin ba matin. Chimi chia gari yeg advice de. Yani apat ba yeg advice you as well. Na rej kaba pol kuna pet kaba bloom ba muk. Advice la ba yegin Dinganyai. Ye one of our artists one in ichi koi meet po da redich. Kwa chiping no machidoma redich. Kwan dil nang koi chibe kan chiang ni diet ku. And unfortunately kichir kan ija benakal kala ba lwelin Dinganyai e batuk ba nyai ka kuich tung tiyo ge chol ka ba chat achan yin jam mit kimi kine lwela karmen mi dai abu bela dida kolkien kwa ke ku ke mit ka ke dia da man ichi ka ngat yang du ka ke gor ba kwany we ka kuich e ti chiti yin e chatin kimi ne men kin jam ka chi awal mara bi mach kwa chi awa ache yin e mon twenge so ka ke bana to yin Dinganyai kwene hine tia wan kwene chiwe bana dio mit so the jamin mit kun ka gur bing nang rien ken kwa te ke gup ke mit ku ke mit kun cha diet mana tu ka anything negative elwe about a man ka elwe about mit ku as well because mit ka ba be man gup and na ba ki be man gup ka kena man right and kena mit ku right so yin I'm advising you whatever you say restrain from it because at the end of the day amana ki kanga tik tinongi chimi chan sura dun wer cha tawtin wa chip dien met ku mit ka chi le wa ban nyar I man aman tek da ga chi bag ba chen we ti ka mo lakin we de mit ka ti nyam ga mit akol chen ku la we ne tiek dal wala le ni bol le tiak kayena man tiyo ga ngwadi biya en man den ke biya mit ka biya ga man ke a chin ting da bila yeke wala diar kun rer ke yimen ka ngwan wala ting da wabet biya ga ena man en man den a good to the end of the world so you need to know that whatever you say ku yelwel right in Dinganyai ke rej no mit ku as well erat ko ping to no mit ku so that's my advice as your sister and that's my advice as a mother and that's my advice as a woman. Okay, so in a good Martin, but God bless you and hopefully be
Ena pagod panani ni chugle ni kishino yekandu acho me nong decision ki family lo ni chwa la ka ti nya men kwa yo cha enough en jam kin jam so du ko kay ni na bu jal pun kada ni ja le ge yo ab jal tin bu jal bu wel wel ja ta bu jal met ko bin tong ko pa ne ke ti du ke ti di ena pagari ni chale jere panan thank you kalau mau dating di rumah ada kalau mana rupa ini, iya nih kita malah kita. Cuma dan berpindah kita atau kita mbak. Oke, iya nih kalau ada jalan ini mana? Jalan. Hai, iya.
Mau Dinganyai dal.
Jatuh mau jalan mama, jalan mana? Jalan ini ya nih. Iya nih pada work apa? Work kau cina kau cium ping, kau belum ping, recording, video recording. Wah chule kici work ping good cium man. Yin mere yin ato? Aiwa. Yin work apa? The reason yo be Dinganyai ben live. Ku bani jam we fans ke ela adik o ko je rumbek media wala o ko je rumbek broadcast TV ai ke ku niar buga interfere kaka family ka members kwan community da wada kimilera na mature ki Dinganyai wala kwadran ban ai ke kini chal ni lo wala interfere the family affairs da lakin kira lo kitio kike lo ya yen aman tinge en xy Dinganyai kichen lo media miskila dan chene ga media kujila ku Dinganyai ya ben ni jam tin ni cho ye interest buglu la le o ko media rumbek elazim bug jam kan chan akoy kwan muhim member community daira muhim rede ka family de ban ene ke cho yek na de guru ge bu jam ke we na kita jam man in the suit mitiogo ke na tak akin kidi da bibe alwel yen ana bija jam my personal view dia ba ma de kan yen ayo kin Dinganyai kene aki Dinganyai ana we sin ke zalamu ke mo charur ki ga yo ke chika diar yong yen ana we za yo good ke problem chika lue yen chiran ke lue chimen kana chi lue la yen ga chitin kan ga che dong ko ku yen chirat ja lue ten men e lo ni chitin ja bani e lo ene jiti ngi jaban la maj so gen man ane gay e ngwena dinga nya ene gok e ma fruit bi ati no ngan tut mistreatment ci jala loye sijini because ye a ken gila tin kunne tiang de personal ken gila tin kunne tiang de benafsu eh kici la loye bas e law ni jala la tin kimi ne lo ti ki na nga problem in a relationship ke kuran ki pom mot ran ki pom mot da biya yi na lo je yin la tin ki na ka na ngai violence ko ye na ken lu ken ki lu ken incident ya ken lu violence den ding ya against tiang de ko tiang de ke yen lu violence ka lu ne videos ken kai kwe law ken jala la tin getting karana mafruḍ biya blame tan man in law enforcement ko je ka ke jala la mach kujal kala mistreated ake ya ko mafruḍ bi ka blame pa she dinga nya mafruḍ bi biya blame because relationship da na kriya ba kina nga issues eh ke da sabab ke mo do la get kimi ka ko ala get love ni lumi eh anong
David
dispute de
David
de
David
eh
I
eh
did bagadiere ka agata na yen kichalwele I know
ana kitu kudu ba
okay
lwel
kala to ga
ga to bas ai kayen rene mo furu biya blame a ko ya law enforcement ko ke te non kray mistreatment ci lo ti ka ga libi ka go ready eh kayen ene one point ni bi yo martin ko yina garin le ba ko du jabe lwel
iri cha bele jere David kujala nya kaida Mary kujala viewers wana ke dai kujala ko bela wo yen video including one mother Dinganyai so bajala ben a point in which ba correct in David ke chalwa le ke law ne you be blame law ka ke ben bi para Dinganyai ke ga man bi bana tong so pat ka ke ben with the request with someone somebody called them somebody by ten man law cha ayak pat ben according ke call in chi yeke to kana chili bo Dinganyai ko e wa token ke ro Dinganyai e che mo fruit a chan ko be lo live kun kan cha lege ne ji ping chan be live tinga be lo rudu ke da bod be lo ka tele bi Dinganyai nang itin in David ku jala mere ku jala audience ke dai ga dia ban tele be nang itin e tin kira dok ka gi ku jula lo bi jala tiak no mo inde ku ju bela ben bu ki chir kan ja be lo kana ko lan jila live Dinganyai will have 100% ke cho right lana lo da to kwani ran ben ke ye tinga ke chen lo live to sigini angwan ni ar moinde for example le ba siwo ga yana ga le ba siwo ga ku le ni en ngwan ni er moinde ni chere mpo ko ne chen lo bla jam ni ga ken ti kala wel ka ko de ti there's a difference between ti ku jala mo ka ken ke ti ga no ga bi ka china du ngwel ka ko a che le ban kala tinaka lana a che ga nye ke chinga ki jabana explain it so and I will not stand with the one side lana fa ga diga le rod and I hope bidding nya bo en video tiyo after chen to go to keka inde beda ka kala ban ko tin and I will not go further because I chu blog already ku jankan ka chi tiyo to ka chi berbe
eh
ai but tene ne tile balwele kan en chana ba ja yeng ni bol
tiny ball
Sorry, I started talking. Kedang go on mute. Nang we tinga to new.
okay okay
Thank you Agar. Thank you Agar and kan chata ber maburtok, you know. Ke chol kanong law lui blame. Achin law kong lui blame mechanic. Ngak digele kede ka binyich. Chimen Dinganyai pa chok. Video ken cha ke pin ka karo ken ke digi jam tuang de. Tini chirat gam bene tene di chati. I had a lot of questions, you know, ke di chati but na chati ok to ka bi pol ku bi jating ye be solve ka di chimi en jangal ka ke koch non ko ila ko non ko ila nyen ko e yen ye na ngwadi e ne un problem e na betong doge but na non te de la jem tin ko chila ko yeran
So do chimar Mary muchira lo. So de chimar. Mama duwe ben jam ko live TV kan.
Inato, bagato?
Yini chimar lo mar
What?
Mary.
Anachi you up,
Ato
sorry.
luai.
Anachi you up. Yeah. Okay, ping much even volume
Yini ku ping
okay.
man.
Okay. So I was saying tinong in the kind of talk so almim kidian gorden bajal ngot elan benjal yen koi kaj yako kubija nang tong ke koi kaj man ko because at the moment erat gua nyot yik den chekede den chekede wede koi chien la man ko ken jam ko je Facebook ka e gua jam pat yen kitatin achi bolis chol you know ni weden achi lwele tuong de kujanga achi bolis chol which is kichi agar ber nongi so kaman kichi nyane lwela man ya zaman to ni sijine achi anything ki lwela about the police kichi lwele naga police elana dik achi chol police biga bana nok bay ku jal jot bin noga biya doko mana to knowing South Sudan the way it is ie pan wan ayiran non real alebe kiden ci tag alebe luiran you know actually be okay jangal kanong any law enforcement or any police libi chak teach because these are people na nang riela kal kulwela na ana chingak tag bang kulara riop kala bela law en kidiena so the same thing with Dinganyai achi lwele kan gal ka chi joda sakin and what not go law enforcement go chole tok ubako law kichitak so this is kan ekito ato en Dinganyai no mata yet lwel ko jam you know lwelo waya yen to yet en Dinganyai and I hope binyai to peacefully you know bichen mashakil jui ko latwing ti endi jam pa chogal mit ka kanier ke ku mit ka chinde da yogan ka tinaka yoga man go mana to ka ba mana biya near pide choga ni chike poka mana e near pide de na you know or ni ka bi kala tiag nya ku la ko le ke tieng nya ka mit ka dong mana lok piat ma don man en kana yen ye kedwer dugo man tu nyeng we bi lo ga ngwen kin ka ga diar ken ga kan wan men ka ja det pot ka e bing mit ka mi da man bi ka ja lo ga ngwen kin en ci ja yen ngun so yen this topic achi rule out that kachi jam ko itin public angwar bi jam anyway because it's not going to stop people
No,
but non
media
yen nom
media
tena
jebiet. Media
media ngwar
sulta
bi jam
ariande. Sulta
but yen
mustaqil.
nom tena ku ye jam ga non kichi ko non kichi ko temping tin ku yin ki agar ke chi ko temping ku yin ki belwel gal ke ne ki bi ene ki bu mis ka jabe yen jan yin nyal panagar ka yen ngwar bi jalla ngwar bi media jabe tingya because this is not something one majoridge in Dinganyai na bento ekin in a be ta kan and honestly as a woman I feel terrible the way kena galtina ya achi awal mara bi jatia kwa che kun kana che lega ne kwa chi awal mara bi ja maj mana to leba maj wala ba loy anything you know so unfortunately that is what happens and again lwela shan ba pan tweng briak mana to panaro ku panadiak ni lana de gina biala ting ki die sa pinja chok there is no more respect joga eni kiduni jodi pandun tweng ku kuiran za to kunu jodi still you will be mistreated in your next life you know with any other person unfortunately I had to hear that for my own baping ya yitinong Dinganyai it's very unfortunate here figure one you know and you word for the ready kwa che non ko judgment music de ping ay ko tim igen chol di kidene chol ruai bom chi kuno dia all of those things tek den non
Kaka
ko
ruai
bom
bom.
roe ken men tek den non ko bom roe ken because of that ken
Aka ruai bom ka jo.
kaka ruai bom ke jino ayen mu ke jen jo jabe bom kaka ruai en kine men en ting diet miet ke na jo dak pin chi mien jang ke de ma ko la clubbage so anyway ina gar ke na chalwel dire le ping en video kan ka padare de shan bi jen dinga nyai mistake ku chiran lo ke dil ko iten he has really made a big mistake a chipat ye
Yeah.
figured out you know era ni ke endure ni nom la raware because people were so proud of him we are still proud of him as a human being as a man as a person lakin kichi loy en chin yar ku and that he needs to hear that kichi loy ene chipat lakin lana dik rana bane wojato, you know, he could have made a mistake kuna chi koy pogia lachin gutatin ine chi poke gran baran nierto emojen chi poke yi ko emojen non kichi loy lachin nierto tin nierin mit ku pa jogi ne jam mo indien cho la pirti den ni wede mit chen ka the same thing with mo ine le ba jam ting dien cho la pirti ni wede mit chen ka but tie yin jam gal mit ka kablo pian mudun manden, you know, that is a lie, that is a big lie. Ele ki elwel mon jangora gal moj ka ngol dem ni me kena yina yen nong mit ken ko bi ka jay long muk ni diar ken to bay ka kangwan, you know, mit ken bi ka ni mit ken ben ka diar to bay ka jay yen long nya chieng apat ku bi mi da man bi
Ken
jalo
mo
pa de
jangol
ka
dem
yina
ni
kamu ena yina yen.
jinda ajumol ken mo jangol dem ni achia this time yaran tidiop era di tidiop
elwet
so
yen men
coming
kimi nongen
ache
ngwan
man
elwet acha
ka
ngol
ache
ka
ka
dem ni
ache
men
ka
ken ka nong diar ka
young
ngwan
people
ma
ache
mit
ka
bi ka
young
yut
people
nong diar ka ngwan ay ka ting na le kya na ja ba den ka nguden che yuk tin ka mit nyan che jal. So anyway, yen apat you guys go ahead and nong ship dien be ben ya yom lad ku double. I have to accept it.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, Mary.
But yeah, I mean
Mayen, actually, law man, a case of kidene chol anong ke chol kadang e chol di underdog, eh? And when you get on power, you are you in power, eh? People tend to stand with it, and when you get on coach, man can a fanandi they chol kadang kweran on power. So people tend not to believe what man. It's a matter of who you believe because that two people they are different things. Getting so it depends. Kira lo man kichir kine chilwe falan ke do take you I picking side according to and when in tend to believe getting era albema bin ko japo la ka kin so much agreement on it yen falan yang ke cho tiga yin yong ke sa ko kini ane lwel ke law eh e ti chi ko ya fe likin jama di ke relo ke the next thing the ke jadi ten ke chol ke mu ke ne jiti chol police eh lakin chiri man was yo wasn't well done and you commonly diar ke garo chol police mostly most of the time kene ci be aje dit ki chol ke mo jene ci ti chol police ene jela news le bia news actor le news actor lano kinyi je adiar ga ro da chol police yani especially in western world getting ene ci bi ba lu e bi ja pol ga o ko mi rumbe ku kan randan ha kwa me family the important family tawo ene kitio jam tin ken bardu kadang e balance ya ko ai lo ran to ko ben kadang e balance ba kadang e
no
balance ba
yo mit bai ka chin ke chol balance in de bidai so ka chia de ka direct
no
bor ni
media no
lano
media
agutien media
media kadang e
agutien
balance
media because ke chol generalization be ti okla but through media about through media when I be through media so we need to adjust that one the way they adjusting all media we don't care quite media actually care whether one side you take a look at take and give a pack
one on different views one on a
uh
lot of different views yeah well we
so
accept
can
that we accept that
panel
yeah
actually na kai ke ai but I through our rumbe media so
yeah
a leg you ping but they abu tike kai ko be bela ping abu dile put in kan abu put in
yeah
including yen including yin including kai ko
yeah
abu put in ko ni kan actually brad be lo ka na lo red ka brad alo yen choga luck enough na na ta bai tu ko ruwa ka nyana ta tin ko ruwa ka ga ta tin so ke koy
yeah
kan bi kri ban go ra le ba go le pa da ma ba dam nyan ku ten ku laka
ku yina gar kine elwela bidil you know I agree with you ke chol tige tig today you know kimena man kine len video loy I'm quite sure achila rat gold in a video a good chidung chen la ben kana chien Dinganyai luel lana de yen ka chinang ruon ke kai ken you know kujol after chika Louis divorce achi Louis divorce la kana warga kujol bela be abija be ben gamba benario bai so ngu ye nyuwa kana ay nyuwa lana diga man ay ci goro miet ke nyangwe you know kuna chi po ben waran Dinganyai u bena gambia bu kanga rio bi bai ko je ja rio bi bai ye divorcee ke like ting ki pol ga kwe miet ke big to e lom wala ka di I don't know but the fact that ka ci kang pol abu bana rio bi bai e nyo da man e ci du yeti you know and I don't know how valid that kadang divorce then is but nearly get to anyway because in Juba or in South Sudan anything can happen one can go today like a divorce baby who knows a che kanong ki che ra lo Juba then so I don't know what happened but the fact that this girl went and made that video, Ayuk, she really loves her children. Wachiran miet ken yar pat achan bi yen dong ro, you know. Achiran yen yar ya benang ke yung moin bi chimina chane luel. So yen achin kidi le benir Dinganyai tina chan bi yen jangal ka rej pir Dinganyai ba en len la life. But de kuwan che chwe guop, kuwan che chwe, you know. Na yin ko ila ba chok bi luel mengal bidi ku kwanye ya pat ku kwenya ni chimi chene kwanye you can see jam Dinganyai anong kiche rom ga kana and the girl is straight up well so again like you are saying mabur we need to be fair but we will not solve anything if we are not going to be honest with them so I think it's good that a man came out for her to leave as well because who knows these are the mental issues when libiran gala thinking kula kuleran no kulengulo ticheni real already but coming out is really good that she spoke up for the world to know what has been going on yeah so it's up to Dinganyai to clean himself now Achie bekoila kadia de ne be apologizing for the public because the fans aya kaga ping number achie kaga man does not control anybody na bi we were to be nyai solve in a good way abi a lui apology which la koi kadiet akin correct his own personal life kaga kadang de music but the man is making it worse and the sooner he keeps quiet the better kimineki agare lege the sooner ben biet the better for him you know so I will stop there. We're not judging him. We're just saying that mistakes happen, but we must always realize where we've gone wrong.
Yep.
One last point, Mary Kujula Gar. Ye na man video den where is it? Acha garla gatinia. Aka
Yeah.
yen lebnai be ya garban lelwel ka koire. Aka yuga yen de
Generalization
kene.
one alwele ele kwana alwele general brana jam generalization gane kachipat so gane and ya winde na man because ye ne tinga Dinganyai achi agar ban ne moinde Dinganyai ne moinde bas although chop ya gar sia re kanga ror ke kwaji be pok ye there's no need ya ben gi chola gar ban generalize kam wal bo ke era den won no problem ke ko lu diel ke ye ko le tinga gede so can I wind there can to little pack. It's just supposed to be generalized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yeah, I agree with you guys because kitatin eyat yang po tinong yen tena labalwel ke po weni chitiang tinong achela nena garba nena let of course Iran yi chok bera jur kulo rer ka koch you know you guys are laughing of course tichin po tiang okay agar
Mira to
ina gar hang on mabur no hang on muy waga jamanya waga ror muy waga jamanya waga ror okay so na ka ror ko chi agar ga mane gal tiniti ga e chol tiniti ke katiti ne chol tiniti ke ye na chi po tiang honestly chi po tiang ko chi ke chi wun
I still
lege
agree with you, Mary. I still agree with you in marriage for
kini chi wun lege kini chi wun lege e kini
but
chi
she
wun lege
she
actually
need to apologize. You need to apologize
okay
before they
yeah
put young. I accept that.
exactly but you know what e kini chi wun lege ene chi lwel as well achi en chi jam gala gar chi ba ke ko chin po the red no there is a difference between saying we ga gar chir ba we ko yu chin po ret ku jula la na
What
dig
is
en
it?
na
What is wrong
and
with
I
said
chi wa
Maria?
yo
What is it?
no
What is wrong with said Maria? Now who na changar but but maybe some individual get
exactly
changage. I can get changage wa ka jin phone. But a changar but
but
wound that and a jog wound wrong with
but
said
a
Maria.
mara but a awal mara ya yina gara shan bra lo ku chir kana muta chiro ni ko kai ro lo community a awal mara even bore somebody could say no a good chiga and libya a chi lwel where
lakin
dugula
Mary
bor or a libi lwel dugula ten,
lakin
you know. So it's really
lakin
it's that is something that we all know happens. It doesn't mean that na chi lwel dugula agar then ka yina re ja gar ban, you know. No. That man was, it was for the safety of his own daughter. That's why he did what he did. So again, we are not going to hold them accountable, honestly, because if Dinganyai had done his job as a man, not a polygamist, you know, and thinking that he will change people, did Ben, and then you honestly,
Mary
I mean,
Mary
anything
Mary
number two. Let me talk. Let me talk.
You lost it. You lost it now. You lost it already.
Let me
okay
talk. Don't shut me up.
keep
Go
going
ahead.
keep
Go
going
ahead. Go ahead.
Don't shut me up,
uh,
Mabur. Huh?
Let
Anong
her
the
talk.
thing,
Let her talk.
like
anong the thing,
no
well, yeah, anong the thing because I think because sometimes when we say the truth, actually, it's not always it's not always being accepted on a plate of gold. So
no
anyway,
kai balo
Aman,
lakin akaga
kidian nyai ten pat kidian nyai ten Aman e jam ko luere to siginich, okay? E jam to siginich.
Agree.
E
Agree.
jam
Euphoria, guy. Yes.
So let's wait for her. I'm quite sure she will come out. She will apologize. Achagar ban and chichanke chimikina lweli nagar.
Yep.
For good chika agar chichanke. I'm quite sure she's so proud of some people chikoi kage. You know, everywhere chini tiagin nya or in maninya. El nang pandu ele yuke pat kwela nang koi right. And you will not come
Yep.
and say because monyacha ko chien kaban community bana la matpin no. Nake ko
Yep.
jika kai kage yika chaka nyangdi. So yeah, and I'm quite sure when she's in her right mind, Kabedil will apologize because of Garban. I agree with you. You know,
Yep.
kwache wedding tea, kwache wedding nya, you know, nyirato katiaga really no. I'm just saying, given
Perfect.
what this is a fact. The situation ito entin chimana kulwer jamen kadang aja. Yes. She could have said anything. Emotions. She could have said
Yep.
anything. But now
Yep.
that her mind is clear, it's 5 days, her thinking a bit different from the thinking so let's give her time. I'm pretty sure she will come out. You know, yeah, because I hear go there. A good nalu gal ka garba nadiar. You know, nadiar one and elwel mirato tiang nadiar because we gal diar garia karai. Well bijalwel ke moja garba ne right no. You know, so that is just a kadang by the way lwel ka wajet. So don't worry, don't
Yep.
hold her accountable. No, I am
Not
here
at
for
all.
her.
Not at all. Yeah.
I'm speaking for her now.
Mary
That's okay.
Mary
Yes.
in the state of crisis in the state of crisis you should apply the same measure. You know, Tito in bad state of mind. Can you get a lot? The same can apply to Dinganyai. You know, who live, he was in a bad state of mind as well. Because this is overwhelming situation. Talk about Japan. Getting we need to defend for the Jajalo in Jangal Kachiawal Mara. Okay, there is a difference between our Mara wrong and right. Our Mara will our Mara hell wrong or right. And then be generalization. Look, be a be wounded Jalagar or wounded. Be lat be wound be wound jog let you have developing with your confirm. So maybe have the state of mind can apply to both of them. Quite when you talk crisis. I think we in the case of ke ci awal mara kene amuda ke fer kene My idea, you wrong and kilo, whether I
I
want
mean,
more time,
what
you're
David
wrong,
what I
David
mean,
you're wrong.
what I
David
mean,
David long I show me that the road in one there when can I show I only did blue road in Ogun road in long because long in a bay I check
Longo,
I
longo,
will change what I check.
longo.
yeah,
I know
well,
you are trying to be fair. I know
One
you
point,
are trying to be
one point, and a jam in and a jam 1 point. One channel will law. Kichiting,
it's the
kichiting,
same going to one
kichiting,
Jakan
kichiting,
really one.
kichiting, dinganyai, kiana garlad, kachi awal mara.
yani let me
Kachi
talk a
awal,
little okay,
uh,
mabure. Okay, look at
uh,
awal mara shan be a garlad. You know, I'm
uh,
saying
uh,
whether enyen la ben be agar bi la tiag yerulor bi la tiag let choga chwat me mat. Let me say bi la tiag bo. You know, to know even if it's not my father. Randed pat India or wama libijam no inichilatena. Is it because koi karech? Is it because all of them are right? No, it's because of your own, like teach the value of young mandu or the value of you know, the value of your own child.
no,
That
I
is why
kill
in Latin, it doesn't mean that Moindide, Garland right cake or there was anything else that he had against the gar. It's just because of distance. Timothy ni ko tiek tiek aka relate men chi ko jalto in a men chi pin nom ko ja bana lia bu ko bana cheng together in a chi chimenen nyan pa chok ko ya chi kielo mama de nyanaga. So manati she's not even far from us. But intermarriages used to be a problem, which nalwel gal nyana agar ka tem a tembor ke mishkila a che kichira kan loy nalwel nyana bora tem agar ke mishkila barkadal bajala barkadal leura ka di bala barkadal, you know. So that is what I mean, that kache awal mara shan ber we chiri kan be ben be koito. But I'm not saying that kache awal mara bi lega gar, no. I'm generally saying wo go dia o e monjang o ga jai lebi lwel nyan Equatoria che lebi monjang pia genge. How come bajala genge kadi or wo nyan monjang che lebela ka jur lebi ja pia kadi ni jur the same thing men ka waje ti meto ko erten e kam families kwan ko je ka ti pia nyer kwa wala wat kwa za wet kwan chala pia ka waje men che ga ku tinga outsiders ka it is not because kawaja bana raj. But we have that mentality and that stereotype as well, where we actually think, no, we cannot marry from there. No, it's not acceptable. But later on, the that's what I'm saying in my book. But other than that, again, Dinganyai, as a man, should have known better and should have done more. In fact, if I have to add, tien jam ke gal ka chen awal mara bi mai ko chen awal mara ye chen mo inden tuing unke yen is best job na lawyer shan so na ki bene chieng de ni je chan bi na ra nya I don't care e ya na bi bene lew, you know, to do no tegin tin. You see, this is the language, that is
that is
destroying
true.
us.
That is a problem. That is a problem, really.
When kin adak bay a good
I agree.
adak bay, you will not say for example diar ke rer ke ka ku ki ka chi ke toje ban, god forbid ku yin la po ke grantok e ngubela lad nyan den chi ja yen toje. So you don't use the past to come and mistreat somebody just because in take the to do ni chieng. That thing also needs to be removed. You will stereotyping and whatnot, could you like generalization of Gurbi Nyai, and then ku wenye kogia kaelwel na chi ting na chi yen bebe ne tiag number 2 then today kine pele monyi ye take the you know, like having that pre what you are already prejudging. And you are prejudging the person before you even live with the person. And honestly, oh my goodness, Nibble, you better shut up. Okay, I'm quiet.
No, you said
Shut up.
no, you said everything you wanted to say.
I better shut up.
I attack yen mogo you know garage in the Martin kala mogo bu wine up ku show bu jati because I think we said enough on this.
yen asasa na kin kidi gon bi balwe la yi David jala ran kin Mary in chale yaret And I hope because you big Ben chan because when I
You made
jam
it so lively. Yeah, you made it, Mary. You made it so lively.
yeah.
As usual.
So kita di daga belwel o ga bil to gutena so conclusion bajal loy mabur ko bajal tiyo very ka lejere ko
Shukran.
jala wod yo ke da ka jabal wa chu lejere although ka ju jere abro chok pin jimine chi de belwel but we will still go on step by step enable
Yeah.
Shukran for your fairness, Agar. Yeah, I really like the way King Jamton, especially in a kine lega advice and Dinganyai. Eko iro chuka di, beko iro da legi den ya chogoro chatting. Achi beko
Yep.
iko koda kwar ko beko iro da like na chamano more thing non kichi watch kina chigurba friendship ba lose kage. So the best way to keep the friendship eba wenyen, you know. So near road ya beko iro legi yit and ya near road like Dinganyai man. The way we are talking, I can get a nyuat kamanku. It's because we love him. He's our
Yep.
brother. He's our the most well-known artist. You know, we are all proud of him. But if we don't tell him the truth, kachin near okay, you know. And I'm not talking here because anakai kega mani ietik. No, I'm basically saying human right is very important. They are respected. Dinganyai knows more. He knows better. Diet ken ci ke ban aye ake ga ye go tat ake ga ni chwini ye tat muduran ci jam without anybody saying anything. Diet ci ke ake
True.
ga ni chwende. See that? So we have to be very, very honest. And like I said before, please, 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 do not go die. Whenever we have differences, let us try and put differences aside and look at those children. As a man, don't think that mitka kabelo pia the ready ni tok. As a woman, don't think that mitka kabanya la mugo ready mudun monye. No. If you agree, kimi tiyoga ne agree pan tiyoga chola gir gal kanong ke chol custody be yen yewe, and then work for the benefit of those children. Being nyai ben nyal, you know. In the first place, it has to be a collective responsibility from a father and a mother.
Yep. Ki network ja ko yoror ni bol. I think network den loy.
Kalas yena pa bajal conclude.
Bajal
We
conclude yep.
ko ci dai men wala ko bla dai ne video we ga cha kale yaret ne time gun bi we dai wala chi we dai ku yen kind of bugyal jal put into conclusion ken we go tan e chan o Dinganyai e mandan fananda di rumbe ku lex ku jula jinu Sudan ban we ke de kapa ready na no problem ke yo ko ci ben media yi ko wal bu nange sefi ken ken a chu le zaman de ne ci go chen jam jamen ko hotel ku ni je chu ga le ready ku yen almem abu gal conclude tan yen we ga chu kle thank you
Thank you. Good night.
bye good night leave